Kali. Relevance, our hero. Kali was the goddess of time, change, creation, destruction and power, but often confused with the demon Kali, which Kali Yuga is named after. He was an extremely powerful male demon, arch-enemy to Kalki, the 10th avatar of Vishnu. Kali gets her first credit as she's described as an individual in her own right, when she appears in the Devi Mahatmya, as a battlefield goddess personifying the wrath of Durga. That's no small part because Durga is a major star, and wrath is a potent part of her being portrayed by our young starlet. Kali liked to kill demons in pairs like Madhu and Kedava, Chanda and Munda, and the husband and wife team of Durga and Durga. That's not to say she didn't battle some of the bigger demons, such as Raktabija, who could clone himself every time he spilled a drop of blood. Call on Kali when you need decisiveness and resolve. She existed before the universe was created, and will continue to exist after the universe ends. Limitations of the physical world such as color, light, good and bad, do not apply to Kali. Durga. Relevance, face of Mother Goddess Devi. Goddess Durga was created to combat the buffalo demon Mahishasura. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva came together to create a powerful female form. Durga emerged from the waters of the holy Ganga as a spirit, and was given a physical form by all the gods put together. Kali appears in the Devi Mahatmya, as a battlefield goddess personifying the wrath of Durga. Durga was the principal face of Mother Goddess Devi. She liked protection, strength, motherhood, destruction, and wars. Not a great introduction for the dating game, but when Durga requires wrath, she brings out the Kali in herself. Chanda and Munda, demons, attacked the goddess Durga, who responded with such anger it caused her face to turn dark, resulting in Kali appearing out of her forehead. Kali immediately defeated the demons. In a battle with Raktabija, Kali is manifested by Durga to deal with a bad situation. Every drop of demon blood turns into a clone and ramps up the fight. Kali captured the blood and drank it.
Jesus, Murphy.
Parvati. Relevance, wife of Shiva. Parvati's parents were Himavan and goddess Mainavati, the daughter of Mount Meru. Her siblings included Ganga and Rajini. She was the goddess of love, beauty, purity, and devotion. Along with Lakshmi and Saraswati, they formed the trinity of Hindu goddesses. Parvati was the wife of Shiva, whom we know as the destroyer. She's the mother of gods Ganesha and Kartikeya. Parvati can call upon Kali when the wrath of Shiva is required. Shiva asked Parvati to defeat the Asura Durga, who had received a boon that would only allow a female to kill him. Parvati merged with Shiva's body, reappearing as Kali to defeat Durga and his armies. Durga, the wife, had received a boon from Parvati for hard penance, which gained her a burst of unparalleled power. She used that power to carry off the whole forest and place it in the middle of the sea so the demons could live without being under threat of attack. In the Vamana Purana, Shiva accidentally addresses Parvati as Kali, which makes her angry to no end, and she shakes off her dark complexion, generating Kali as a separate entity.
Shiva. Relevance, controls Kali. Shiva is known as the destroyer within the Trimurti, which includes Brahma and Vishnu. Top gods. In this story, Shiva asked Parvati to defeat the Asura Durga, who had received a boon that would only allow a female to kill him. Parvati merged with Shiva's body, reappearing as Kali to defeat Durga and his armies. The problem was that Kali really liked kicking but a little too much, and the only one who could calm her down after a good but kicking was Shiva. Kali killed the demon and drank his blood. The blood drove her mad with bloodlust. She went around the world killing at random. Vishnu tried to confront Kali to cool her down but stepped aside. The Devas were fearful Kali would destroy the universe. Shiva saw the only solution was to lay down on the battlefield so that Kali would have to step on him. When she saw her consort under her foot, Kali realized she'd gone too far. Filled with grief, her blood-red tongue hung from her mouth, calming her down. In the Vamana Purana, Shiva accidentally addresses Parvati as Kali, which makes her angry, and she shakes off her dark complexion, generating Kali as a separate entity. Durga and Durga. Relevance, husband and wife demons. They were demons who liked to torment the local residents in the nearby forest, who went to Sage Orsh and whined about their miseries. Sage Orsh assured them that very soon their hardships would come to an end. He then went to do his penance. The deities appeared before him, being pleased by his penance, and granted his request for the deities to kill the demons. The Devas, led by Indra, waged a war on the demons. To save the race from extermination, Durga moved them to an island beneath the ocean with her boon. Now safe, they started to harass people who traveled by boat and imprisoned them. A prisoner, Supriya, was a great devotee of Shiva and got everyone to worship him. Shiva appeared and killed Durga, the husband. His wife, Durga, could only be killed by a woman, so Parvati merged with Shiva and reappeared as Kali. Kali was Shiva's wrath just as she was Durga's wrath. Seeking resolution, they pledged to renounce their demonic ways.
Bloody hell.
Chanda and Munda. Relevance, fought Kali. In the Devi Mahatmya, Chanda and Munda were lesser demons in the service of the greater demons Shamba and Nishamba, who wished to conquer the three worlds. Chanda means fierce or passionate, while Munda denotes a shaved head or withdrawal. One day they set their eyes upon Parvati, and were overwhelmed by her beauty. When they told Shamba, he desired to marry her. Shamba sent the Asura Sugriva to court Parvati, but she rejected his advances. He then sent his lieutenant Dumralakana with 60,000 warriors, but he was defeated and killed. Upon the death, Shamba sent Chanda and Munda to fight her, with orders to bring her to him by force. Chanda and Munda approached Durga, who turned black, and Kali sprung from her forehead and killed the two demons. Raktabija was next up to fight Kali. After these encounters, Shamba and Nishamba had no choice but to meet Parvati in direct combat. Brahma's boon protected them against men and demons, not goddesses. Nishamba fell assaulting Parvati's lion. Shamba was cleaved in two by the trident.
Raktabija. Relevance, fought with Kali. Raktabija was an Asura who, according to the Puranas, fought with Shamba and Nishamba against the goddesses Kali and Chandi, both forms of Durga. Shiva gave Raktabija a boon where each drop of blood from his body fell on the battlefield would arise a clone to fight the enemies. Each of these Raktabija would also be like the others in the matter of strength, form, and weapon. Durga's battle with Raktabija was part of her battle against the Asuras Shamba and Nishamba, who had disenfranchised the Devas from Svarga. Shamba sent Raktabija to fight. Raktabija was wounded, but his drops of blood falling on the ground created innumerable other Raktabija, and hence Durga and the Matrikas struggled to defeat them. Durga issued the following instruction to Kali. Open out your mouth quickly, and no sooner I strike Raktabija with weapons, you would drink off the blood as fast as it runs out of his body. Ultimately, even as every drop of the blood that streamed from the Asura was consumed by Kali, Raktabija was beheaded by Durga and her axe. After that fight, Kali went berserk and had to be eventually calmed by Shiva laying on the battlefield before her.